Last deadlock was 74 all. Now it's Great Taste down by a point. It is 85-84. Could be a high-scoring game, Steve.
Yes, even if the game was to end now, it's still a pretty high-scoring ball game. Not too much defense, a lot of freelance offense.
Well, speaking of defense, Toyota remembers what happened to them last Tuesday. Whoa, what a nice side shot from Brown. And Brown ready for 30 big points. So I was saying, last Tuesday, Great Taste bombarded Toyota 44-26.
Yes, in that third period.
The Big J trying to go for another rainbow. Almost had it from Paguntalan. Here is the quick brown fox. Without looking, going to Joy Carpio. Gets a foul from Twadless. It'll be take two for Joy Carpio. And watch this once more.
Yes, Ricardo could have actually taken the shot, but unselfishly passing the ball off to Joy Carpio. And sometimes, you know, in these kind of games, Pingoy, it's good to have the ball carrier make the extra pass because it gets the players moving, and it's good practice for the future games.
You know, when before the All-Filipino conference started, Steve, there was a lot of build-up, a lot of write-up, a lot of good copy on the power of Great Taste Discoveries because they've got tremendous players, acquisitions, Bogs Adonado and Ricky Brown. And then they went, you know. But now they're beginning to realize that the power is there, but it took time for the adjustment to occur.
Yes, that's definitely true, Pingoy. But, you know, power in basketball really is height and strength. Sometimes you can pick up a good guard and a good forward, but if you pick up a good center, it's more important than anything else.
We have 4:24 to go. Last touch, Paul Herrera. It is Great Taste getting back the lead. They're on top by 3. By the way, the music of the 60s by the Moonstrucks, the Hijacks, Bits and Pieces, Deltas, and Bad Habits. Same old song. A dinner dance show at the Fiesta Ballroom of the Manila Hotel, Fiesta Pavilion Ballroom, May 27th at 7 p.m. Same old song, a revival of songs and dances of the 60s. You love it. That's the time of Steve.
The time I was born.
Banal stretching their lead. They're on top now by 5. Relosa takes it from 16. Paul Herrera moving closer. Nobody boxed him out. Was able to get inside. Throws a foul from Banal for the second personal against Joel Banal. 5 team fouls against Great Taste. Same as Toyota.
Yes, and very surprisingly, Toyota is not playing with Abe King or Mon Fernandez on the court.
That pass. Agutaran to Ricardo Brown and broken up by the Big J. You know, the Big J is running. He can still run.
Well, actually, Sonny Jaworski looks a little bit trimmer and a little thinner than he did when he exited last year in the Open Conference.
I guess great athletes get to be great because of self-discipline. I understand he sleeps early during, game time. And Brown hitting from rainbow territory. 3 points for him. Total how many already?
Ricardo Brown with 23, make that 33 points already.
And made 22 during the first half. Oh, what a great shooting stock here. Paul Herrera is being rested by Edo Campo. We have Mon Fernandez. And you were asking a little while back. Here he is.
Yes, definitely. The lead of Great Taste is now by 8 points. And King and Fernandez on the bench at the same time is bad news for Toyota.
And the minute he got there, the offense orientation of Mon Fernandez drew him for that attempt. And Banal, who is covering Mon Fernandez because Victorino's in the bench right now. Incidentally, Banal just got his 3rd personal foul. And we find Great Taste in team foul trouble with 3:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. Mon Fernandez, 9 points. He made 27 last Tuesday, and against Great Taste has been averaging 30 points per game against Great Taste. No posting. Carpio to Brown. Oh, forget it.
Well, Ricardo Brown is moving without the basketball, and Sonny Jaworski has to try to stay with Ricardo. Once he gets the ball tonight, it's 2 points.
And the elegant shot of Mon Fernandez scores for him 11 points. Forward to Joy Carpio. And Loizaga hits him on the thigh. Loizaga looks at the scoreboard. He's got 4 personal. Vive Le Fantasy and Sonny Turner for only 100 pesos per person. With dinner, it will cost you 250 pesos per head. 2:44 to go. Banal is being double teamed. Carpio is open. Here's Jaworski. They're down by 7. Mon Fernandez brings it up.
Ricardo Brown, there you see, 35 points and 6 assists. Ricardo Brown matching his career high in the PBA. He scored 35 points twice before.
He has pulled down 1 defensive rebound. He has 2 personal fouls against him. And Mon Fernandez just got his 14th point.
Yes, and it's been Mon Fernandez all the way so far in this third period. He's been really carrying the Toyota Ball Club. And Jimmy Mariano, he's got to react to that, and he's got to make a substitution quick.
The minute Alolor received that pass from Brown, in spite of the fact that he knew Tuadles was somewhere very close, he went up, didn't get the basket, but drew the foul from Tuadles. Tuadles' 4th personal.
Okay.
Victorino back in action, Steve.
Yes, Manny Victorino in the game now, and his job is going to be to stop Mon Fernandez. What they should do with Mon is give him the outside shot and force him to take the outside shot. Don't let Mon penetrate. When he penetrates, it's just it's an automatic 2 points or a foul.
Fresh from the bench, Ed Cordero reporting for the first time. Ed Ocampo resting Tuadles. Tuadles has got 4 personal fouls, contributed 11 points, and pulled down 3 rebounds. Mon Fernandez on a fake drive. Oh, nice pass going to Ricky Relosa.
And again, that play was created by Mon Fernandez due to his penetration.
Both teams in team foul trouble with 2 minutes to go before the end of the third. Brown, a little bit too strong, offline to the right. First rebound, Ed Cordero. This Mon Fernandez will take it all the way in, a little bit too strong. Oh, good rebound by Alolor. Here's Carpio, Jaworski's over there, and a foul called against the Big J. Well, he caught himself.
Well, Sonny Jaworski's claiming that he smacked the basketball, and there was a loud thud, but let's take a look here. Jaworski might have gotten all ball here. Carpio moving in, now Jaworski slaps. Very close call, and the official right on the play.
You could see that expression. Sure, he said, "You gotta be kidding, referee." And since both teams are in team foul trouble, Carpio goes to the line. 18 points for Joy. He made 10 in the first half. We have 1:34 to go before the end of the third. It's great taste. 99-93. Velosa's open. He could have taken it. Ed Cordero faking a little bit too long.
Yes, 3-second violation there. Cordero, Coloso, they all had the shots. They should have taken them.
Paguntalan. Loizaga playing with 4 personal fouls. A magic from Carpio, and here is Chito Loizaga bouncing into the Big J. He made the move without really having ball possession. Very unlike the Big J. But he was so quick, his mind was already there, but the body and the hands were not yet together. 58 seconds.
Okay, we have a mismatch here. Ricardo Brown being covered by Mon Fernandez.
He can do this finish, no count. He stepped on the baseline. So we have a turnover. Inbounding the Big J. Looks at the clock, 50 seconds left. They're down by 6, 99-93. Mon Fernandez gets away, but gets jammed by possibly Ricardo Brown. Alolor is the guilty party for the 3rd foul on Alolor. We have 44 seconds left. He is the best in the land. It is Mon Fernandez, last year's MVP. You know, talking to the imports of last year, especially like Massey and Glenn Hagan, you ask them the question, who's the best local player? Immediately they'll say Mon Fernandez. But here's also one great player, back in action, Bogs Adonado.
Yes, of all the players that can probably play in the NBA, Mon Fernandez would have the best chance because of his height and because of his dribbling ability.
Brown going up in the air a little bit too tight. No foul called, and that shot attempt doesn't get the basket. And there's a foul called against Manny Victor.